hands-on experience that we got at CLS was invaluable.
Working at the clinic has really afforded me opportunities that I would not have ever had in law school, and certainly not even in articling.
They really have demonstrated true knowledge and acceptance of the responsibility that they have when they appear with their own clients before courts.
Community Legal Services was able to assist me in understanding a file and the process for a file from beginning to end in terms of initial consultation and interview with the client, drafting of pleadings, attendances at court, as well as seeing a matter through to completion, whether that be through resolution of the file or attending trial.
I remember before I even started summaring and articling here, I knew exactly what was expected of me and what I needed to do, what it felt like to carry a file from the beginning to the end.
The CLS program at the university well prepares the students who come to learners to article. Unfortunately, over the years, opportunities for students, particularly in the courts, have decreased, and so the opportunity to participate in the CLS program, a very practical program, enables those people to come to us already having had some experience before the courts.
Oftentimes people haven't attended court before they start articles, so they need to go with people to understand the process, whereas first day of articles, I was able to walk in and say, yeah, I can go to court, I can attend any level and know the process and exactly what I need to say and how I need to present myself and represent the firm and the client. So,
you know, in the last few years that I've been involved in the clinic, I've had opportunities to have trials in front of, you know, esteemed judges such as Justice Colleen, who's been around for 30, 40 years in Superior Court. I've had the opportunity to work with co-counsel in some criminal matters and to learn from experienced, seasoned professionals.
When I started articling, I was given court appearances right away, and same with summaring. And because of the experience I had at CLS, because I got to go to do trials, I got to do different types of hearings, motions, settlement conferences, I felt totally ready and prepared to do it. And I didn't hesitate 1 second and I took the files.
My experience at CLS definitely prepared me for my articling interviews, and I feel for the articling process that's to come. I feel much more confident in my abilities to be able to hit the ground running. And during the interviews, I was able to speak to specific examples of experience that I've actually had.
with respect to articling interviews, I was able to provide real-world examples where I had actually used the rules and been able to make a practical application of the law to the facts. So in class, that's great that we can do a theoretical analysis, but if you have a real-world example where you can actually say you've gone through the process and gone through the thought process yourself, it gives you a different set of skills that just going to class isn't going to provide.
I've been in Ontario Court of Justice, both for first appearances and guilty pleas, trials, and had pre-trials with for a few different matters, Crown resolution meetings. I've also had the opportunity to appear with the Criminal Injuries Compensation Board and the Social Benefits Tribunal, the Landlord-Tenant Board, the Provincial Offences Court, and in Small Claims Court as well, both arguing motions and also having a trial.
I'm Doug Ferguson, and I'm the Director of Community Legal Services at Western Law. The Charter of Rights that you see on the wall is signed by the three men in the kitchen in 1981, Jean Chrétien, Roy Romano, and Roy McMurtry. Those are the three men who put together the deal that created the Charter of Rights and brought the benefits of the Charter to Canada. At CLS, we put the Charter to work. We make Charter applications on a regular basis. We've even taken them up to the Court of Appeal of Ontario. I'm very proud of the work that we do here. But not only do we do criminal work, we do small claims court, landlord and tenant, public legal education, immigration, mediation, and university appeals. We have a very good success rate, and I can tell you that the students who work here get a much better opportunity at getting jobs. Why? Because when they start to article, for example, they can hit the ground running. They don't have to learn all over again what it means to open a file or how to run a lawsuit. They've already done it. With community legal services, it's a win-win. Students get the legal experience they need to get good jobs, and clients who can't afford a lawyer and fall between the cracks in the legal aid system, they get the representation they need with their problems. I encourage any students at Western Law to consider working at CLS, whether it's as a first-year associate caseworker, or if you want to take a clinical course from us, you can work here as a caseworker. No matter what happens, you'll get top-notch legal experience with the strong guidance of experienced lawyers.